good with y'all, bro? Don Coolio coming at y'all with another one, bro. Alright, shit, today we finna be talking about why Zodiac Signs is bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. That's what we finna be talking about. We finna talk about why Zodiac Signs is we're gonna say damn near bullshit. Because there's some truth to it, but it's not as simple as everybody be making it. Now, so we're gonna hop straight into this, right? So whenever somebody come up to you and ask you like, "Ah, damn, what's your zodiac sign?" Right? What you always say? You say, let's say, you was born whenever the sun was in Pisces, like me, right? You gonna say you a Pisces, correct? Whole time, it's all sorts of other shit in the sky to tell you, you know what I'm saying, that you will be able to read yourself on. Just that sun being in Pisces not gonna tell you who you is. You feel me? That's not gonna tell you like all the aspects of yourself, right? Like the people that judge you strictly just off your zodiacs, just off where your sun placement is, those people, I don't want to say they're stupid, but I can say they're ignorant because I don't think they look into stuff as much as they should. They like surface level people. You know, a lot of people are surface level. Like, of course, there's gonna be certain things from that sun that you get, of course, but that's not gonna tell the whole story to you, right? Like, I'm a Pisces, right? If I ask somebody about a Pisces, like, what's one of the main things they gonna say about a Pisces? They gonna say, "Oh, niggas," I don't want to say soft, but they gonna say he emotional, right? They gonna say a Pisces person is most of the time emotional. You know, the water sign, emotions, all that shit, right? If I go in here and ask one of my homeboys or something like that, am I emotional? You know, or do I come off like that to them? You know what they gonna say? Hell no. I ain't never had nobody ever tell me that I was emotional. And I ain't ever once thought that I was just overly emotional. I feel as though everybody feel emotions at the end of the day. So of course there's been times where I've been sad or been hurt and felt that shit, but it's not like I was just overly emotional, you feel me? So we can't always go off of that. You know, one aspect that I do think I carry, you know, maybe that comes from a Pisces would just be how my mind is and how connected I am spiritually to certain stuff. Like how my mind just think. I be in other places at times, right? So you can say something like that, but then you gotta think, right? That's not all of me, you know what I'm saying? That's not all of me. Like, you got where your moon was, you got where fucking Saturn was, Jupiter, all this shit, bro. All them signs tell you things, right? Obviously, in my opinion, the main three ones are like the main three ones that you can definitely like not completely tell who you are, but like get a big bulk of it would be your sun, your rising sign, and your moon, right? I think that the moon is really the most important one, because apparently, like how it was explained to me was that the sun, like that your rising sign, that's how people see you, like that don't know you. Like if you just walking around, somebody see you, they see you as your rising sign, right? They perceive you that way. Your sun, that's how people perceive you damn near. Like once they start having conversation with you, they'll start like seeing you as your sun, and they'll start seeing that side of you. Your moon is who you is, like behind closed doors. That's the person, like, you can think about it like, let's say you driving outside. You drive, you see somebody's house. That's however you view that house as they rising. Once you get in their living room, that's their sun. And once you get in their room, where they got their TV, they got all their stuff, they got all their pictures, that's their moon. So in a sense, your moon is really your most important. Like if I had to choose, I would say your moon is really your most important. That's just how I like to think about it. Because I mean, like, that only makes sense to me, right? So you got all these different aspects to you that people don't talk about, right? So that's one of the reasons why I say that zodiac signs are bullshit, because of how a lot of people explain it. It's really not. It's not accurate. Like, you're not gonna be able to base somebody just off their sun, right? You're not gonna be able to base somebody just off of that. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you have to take time and like really like deep dive into yourself. It's not just gonna be your sun. And what was I finna say? I think it's an app. That's what I was finna say. It's an app. It's called Twin Flame. Download the app. Put in your date of birth and your time, your date, the time you was born as well, and your location, obviously. And it'll tell you all this stuff, bro. It'll say everything you need to know, bro. Everything you need to know. You don't gotta go doing nothing crazy. It's simple as that. Go to the app store and look up Twin Flame. The icon is purple. It's gonna be purple with like a design on it. So there you go. That's free game. But nah, like, another thing I say is too, this is the angle. Like, this is a bigger reason why I think zodiac signs are bullshit, right? If I told you that whenever when you were born, that you was gonna be this person and you didn't have any choice but to be this shit, right? Wouldn't that sound like kind of fucked up? You get born and because of your zodiac signs, you're destined to just be this person and that's it. You can never change, right? Nah, that's some bullshit. When you come to this life, at least how I like to perceive it, and like I said, more information that was relayed to me, right? You supposed to break out of these zodiacs. You're not supposed to live in your zodiacs all the time. You supposed to figure out these things because they tell you about yourself. They tell you certain aspects about yourself that you may not even understand. And what you do when you get those aspects is you transcend them. You feel me? You may like let's say you let's say you some sign and you have a certain aspect about yourself and it's like, bro, damn, I'm glad I see this. Now I don't want to be like that no more. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to have that characteristic. I want to change that. Well, you can take the responsibility to change that aspect, and that right there is transcending your zodiac signs. You can no longer just be defined just because somebody knows your signs, or that, you know, you can't be defined by that type of shit no more. You have truly become your own person, and not just a product of the shit. My fault, y'all. My camera, I had got an alarm and fucked my shit up. But nah, when you get all your, like, once you transcend it, you're not gonna just be a product of all them zodiac signs that was placed on you just at birth. You know, you're gonna be your own person. You're gonna be who you choose to be, and that's everybody has that choice. Everybody has that choice. So, like I said, it's cool to talk about zodiacs and stuff. It's cool to talk about that type of stuff. It's cool to, you know, converse, you know, maybe if you know, talk to, because it usually be girls that be talking about it. But it's cool to talk about it with them and just pick their mind about it. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that that's not the end. That's not the end all be all. That's not the end goal. You shouldn't find out these things and then be just always content. Like, oh, well, I mean, I am this. I do have this in my zodiac. I do this. Nah, you can't be content with that. The whole point is to transcend that and become better. The whole point is to get past those limitations. You feel me? That's what it is, bro. Like, you can't live by that type of stuff, bro. Like, that's the same thing, like I told y'all in videos, like, just because you grew up a certain type of way, just because you grew up in a certain household and maybe this happened and maybe you wasn't taught these things or maybe you didn't get the right programming, that doesn't mean that you can't be a certain thing. You have that choice. You got to put in the work. You got to strengthen your mind. You got to change your mind. You got to change your programming in your subconscious. You got to do that yourself. That's the same thing with the zodiacs. It goes hand in hand. Put it together, and that's how you create a new you feel me? But yeah, so yeah, like I said, zodiacs, it's damn near bullshit. So zodiacs damn near bullshit. First, like I said, first point was you got multiple zodiacs to even read off of. That's step one. Like, you can't just define yourself just off the sun. That's goofy as shit, bro. That's goofy as hell, bro. You can't do that, bro. You cannot do that, right? Because you got multiple different zodiacs. And like I said, in my opinion, the moon will be more important, but that's irrelevant. You just can't go off only the sun. Second point, the whole point of it anyway is to transcend the shit, not to just sit and be stagnant and let yourself just be a product of those and just be prey to your zodiac signs. Like, you're not supposed to do that, right? So yeah, all right, that's the video. Yeah, that's the video. Like, yeah, just try to think about that. Look up your zodiacs, figure out them things, and transcend them. That's all I can say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, man.